Hello. So long time no see. I know it's been a hot minute since I posted. Anyways, I am sure by the title of the video you know what this video is going to be about. A few years ago, I posted a tutorial about formatting files for a company called Vograce. And recently they reached out to me to make a review for them. So huge thanks to them for sponsoring this review. That being said, I have been using them for years and I absolutely love them. If you don't know what Vograce is, they are a company that makes custom merchandise like custom acrylics and keychains and pins and bags and a whole lot of other stuff that I don't remember off the top of my head, but if you check their website, it should all be there. They are based in China, but the shipping is really fast and they have a really fast turnaround. They have a really low minimum order quantity, so you could order just a few things to try out, and if they do well, you can definitely order more. And so now that you know what Vograce is, we can get along to the actual review. Alright, so let's get this review started. So for this order, since they offered it to me for free, I tried some new stuff that I hadn't ordered before. I tried their 3D keychains, their holo, and their shaker charms. So all Vograce orders come in like this, in a Ziploc bag, and each item is individually packaged in one of these individual little baggies. They say made in China on them. I'm not very fond of that, but I guess it's something that they have to do. But since it's already packaged, I usually just send it out like this and I don't have to package it any further. And this is the shaker keychain. I have never ordered this before and I honestly didn't really have a good design for it, so I just decided to try an Abyss Mage. And honestly, I think it's so cute. It's very cathartic, bouncing that little bastard around. I just put the one piece inside, but you could definitely order it with more pieces. They would just probably be a little smaller. But it makes a lot of little clacky noises and I think it's super satisfying. And I know it looks a little scratched, but it's actually because all of these keychains come with a protective film on them, which you see me peeling off here. Sometimes I'll use Scotch tape and I'll just put it on the edge and use it like a tab in order to lift it. And once it actually gets going, it just peels off in the most satisfying way possible. I usually start from the keyhole up there and I just pull it off. And there we go. It's super shiny, it's so satisfying. And you can do double-sided with these. I just make sure that they are the same shape so that they don't spill over all weird. And I think that's all I have to say about these. You can see for yourself that they're super entertaining. But we're gonna move on to the next item. These are the 3D keychains. They call it 3D, but it's like a layered effect where they print on different layers of the plastic, so that you can get this kind of depth with your design. So this is what the backside looks like, and this is what it would look like if it was printed normally. Don't mind the little bubbles, it's just because the film is on it. And yeah, so you can definitely see it is a slightly different design from the front. I have his eyes closed on the back, and the leaf is flat compared to the front here, where the leaf is printed on a different layer, and it gives it a very subtle depth. I think with a little more thought into my design, this could be something that is really cute. I already think it's super cute. It's very subtle on camera. It's a little more prominent in person, but I just adore it. I'm absolutely hooked on making more of these. And this one is my ghost design. I do think the effect is a little more obvious on this one. This entire front of the cup is printed on a different layer along with the little steamy lines, and you can see that it's casting a little bit of a shadow. You can also order these special clasps that they have. They're a little bit extra, but I think they can be really worth it and make or break a product sometimes. If you flip this to the side, you can see the layering a bit. I feel like you could probably sneak something really funny in there, like a little line or something, so if people flip to the side, you can read it or something on maybe a bigger keychain. But yeah, this is super cute. Pardon my fingerprints, I've been touching it all day. And yeah, so this is the backside, and this is what it would look like if it were printed normally. versus the front side, where it's got a little depth. Very subtle effect, but absolutely so cute. I've seen people do some really cool things with these. And I think I've talked about the 3D ones enough. Moving on to the next item, which are these Holo Keychains with the star effect. So they offer a couple different holo effects. I picked the star one because I think that one suits Genshin the most. And I made 6 different designs, and they have the little hole on them so I can connect them together. And here is my Zhongli. His clothes are quite dark, so I think the holo shows up on him quite a bit compared to Traveler here, which has a very light palette, and her holo looks a little more subtle. So that just might be something you want to keep in mind when you're designing, that black will make the holo show up more versus white, which makes it much more subtle. And so here I am just peeling off the holo, the film, so that you can see what they look like underneath that. They look pretty much like the same because the film is clear. But I found that my coloring style and the holo is a bit much. It's kind of too busy, but it's because I have a very high saturation when I color, and I think so far Vograce has been the only company that has been able to replicate my coloring style the best. I have tried another company. Their coloring came out a little muddy, but I think it's something to do with the printing process. So far, Vograce has been the best to me in terms of color and variety of items. And this is what she looks like without the film. She's super sparkly and really cute. When you make these files, you can designate where you want to put the holes, and I put 2 just so that I could connect them together like that, and they look like they're holding on to each other. And they'll be mix and match in the future. That's like my little plan, but you can definitely add like as many holes as you want. Vograce won't charge you extra for that if that's something you're worried about. But yeah, I added 2 holes for all these characters so that they could connect to each other. And I think out of all of them, Diluc is my most high saturation character. And I'm pretty amazed the red came out so vibrant. And here are the other characters as well. I only did 6 designs this round because I was a little pressed for time and I draw really, really slow. But I am super happy with these. I can't wait to make more of them. Just look at how sparkly they are in the sun. It's absolutely stunning. And that's it for my review. So I really hope you enjoyed that and that it was informative in some way or another. Definitely give Vograce a contact if you want to try one of these. They are very affordable and you can order very few amounts. So check my link for them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you didn't like it, well, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Okay, bye-bye.